Hi, I'm Scott the Torch Reed at IMS, right here in the heart of the Inland Empire, along with Andy Schwarm from Trick Video. Today we have some special guests out here at IMS. We have world great and Grand Prix winner Martin Dugard, along with current international star Edward Kennett. So they're here at IMS, and last night you guys had some pretty good racing at Perris out there. Larger track and all that, something that you're, I would say, more used to. This is Ed Kennett here. How you doing? Welcome to the United States.
Yeah, nice to be here, and yeah, looking forward to it. You know, go out and have a bit of fun.
All right. Have you ridden on a small track like this out here before?
Not out here, but I have back at home in England. I grew up on a real small track, so I'm pretty used to the sort of small shape.
All right, very good. And last night we had some pretty exciting racing at Perris. Here we've got Dugard here with us. Martin, he came out of retirement just in the last, haven't ridden in 10 years. And what was it, Martin Hagon or Billy Hamill, former world champion, invited you out? Is that what got you on the bike again?
Well, it was a mixture of things. Obviously helping Martin, he's my brother-in-law, and he's trying to start the academy up here with Billy, and they said, look, why don't you come over for a holiday? If you want, we can fit you in and we can have a couple of meetings. At the time it seemed like a good idea, but I'm pleased. I'm pleased for myself, really. I've lost a lot of weight to come here and ride, and I'm enjoying it, but I don't know how long it'll last for.
I heard you had a hard get-off last night. How are you feeling today?
A little bit bruised and battered, but it's sort of a bit of a reality check for me.
Great. Well, it kind of brings back memories after 10 years, right? Well, hey, thanks a lot. We'll try to catch up with you later, and hopefully you have a good ride today, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. That's Martin Dugard from England over here with the Hagon Shocks Joker Machine Speedway School, put on by Billy Hamill, and we're really glad to have you out here. Thanks a lot. We're here at IMS. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the event number 1 from the Winter Series at IMS, and the gate is up, and we have world champion, 1996 world champion, that's Billy the Bullet Hamill in the lead, Dugard in 2, and we have Ficini backing up in the 3rd spot, and we will go into lap number 2. Now lap number 3, the white flag will be coming out. Right now, Billy Hamill stretching out his lead, going into turn 3, and he'll come back around, and we have Racer X putting out the white flag. We're here at IMS, Winter Series 1, heat number 1, number 104. Billy Hamill takes the win, Dugard in 2, Ficini in 3, and coming up in the back spot will be Troy, number 114, McConnell. We'll take a close-up look. That was McConnell. Troy, the angry puppy McConnell. Winter Series 1, IMS, event number 2. Up against the wall, we have Sean the Mad Dog McConnell, number 6. Going on the opposite side, number 30, and that'll be Tim Gomez, along with Talkington in gate 2. And Edward Kennett, right off the gate, number 5 is Edward Kennett. He takes lap number 1, stretching out his lead. Edward Kennett showing some UK power, UK muscle. Number 5, Edward Kennett, the riding star from the UK. We have a contingent from the Billy Hamill Speedway School today. And Kennett stretching way out, making a good ride of it. He's cranking it up here at IMS. Number 5, Kennett, he's so far out in the lead you can't even see the rest of the riders in the frame. Racer X puts out the checkered flag. It looks like McConnell, number 6, was in 2, Talkington in 4, and Tim Gomez was the 2nd place rider. So Edward Kennett, the build-based rider from the UK. Okay, here we go. First 3rd division heat of the afternoon. We have some interesting riders out there, featuring Kayle Leogrande, number 185 in the classic tattoo bike. Number 152, Jim Robinson. Steve the Beach Ball Brown, Kent Shockley, and CJ Sanborn, number 393. After lap 1, way out in the lead. That's the importance of big time, whoa, big time speedway. We'll say it from the UK is Connor Dugard, as we're going to say throughout the afternoon. He's a big time rider from the UK, and so far UK Muscle has dominated this afternoon here early. I believe that'll be 3 laps. So we got Connor Dugard and stretching out his lead, going into the white flag lap. White flag lap is out for Connor Dugard, UK rider. And we'll see where the rest of the riders is. So far out in the lead, we got Kayle Leogrande, Steve Brown, Kent Shockley, and CJ Sanborn. Okay, here we go. Second division heat coming up. Joey St. Louis, number 313. Brad Moreau, number 153. Kevin Fife, along with Joan Donaldson, number 37. And the professor in gate number 2, Stu Egley, from way back when. Speedway rider from a long time ago. Hadn't ridden for about 30, 35 years. Egley gets out of the gate once the gates go up, and he's bringing up the back spot. Right now, Donaldson in 1, and Moreau goes around him. St. Louis on the outside. 1, 2, 3. They're all riding on the outside. That's 313 St. Louis. Moreau in second. Donaldson in the first position on the pole. Moreau going to the outside along with St. Louis. So it's 1, 2, 3 all dicing for the lead. Very tight race in Division 2. Egley bringing it up the back. He's the professor from Chaffey College and hasn't ridden for 30 years. Give him a lot of game for coming out here today. Looks like Donaldson has taken the lead. Moreau has pretty much decided he's going to stay in 2. Checkered flag out, and that's Donaldson. Moreau and St. Louis came off the track. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up with the next heat. That's the Youth 200cc heat, featuring number 18, Big Daddy Sebastian Palmese, along with 45, Braydan Galvin, and Chase Sanborn, number 108, along with Dalton Leedy, number 222. And under threatening skies today, not a drop of rain since we arrived here this morning. And it's a little cold, but off the gate, looks like Big Daddy Palmese will bring in the 3rd spot. Right off the line is Braydan Galvin. Galvin cranking it up, going out of turn 3 into lap 2. One rider hits the wall. Yellow flag's out, but not stopping the race. Galvin stretching out his lead. Turn 3, turn 4, going into lap 3. Passing a slower rider on the track right now. So Braydan Galvin cranking it up. Putting on a little clinic right now for the 200cc youth heat. Braydan Galvin putting on a little clinic, like I said, here in the 200cc youth heat. He's the grandson of Dave Galvin from days gone by, the firefighter, speedway rider from the 70s. Okay, here we go. Event 7, Youth 250cc heat. Broc Nicol, number 98, Kurtis Hamill, 104, and Kelsey Dugard from the UK. Oh, there's a shot from the helmet cam, looking good. Going into turn 3, coming out turn 3, into turn 4. Oh my goodness, Kelsey Dugard going into the wall big time. It looks like he's going to be okay though. He recovered halfway decent. Red flag is out. They're going to stop the heat, and so that was Broc Nicol, Hamill, and Dugard going down. On the restart, we'll have Broc Nicol along with Kurtis Hamill, number 104, and they come right out of the gate. Number 104 is in 2. That'll be Hamill. 98, Nicol in 1. Going over the bumps. I'll call them the ripples in turn 1. 98. Broc Nicol stretching out his lead. He's about a 5-6 bike length lead. We have Andy Schwarm up on the tower in turn 2. Trick video today, taking the videos for the archives and posterity here at IMS. 98 stretching out his lead this afternoon, and that is Broc Nicol. Hamill is going to end up being the number 2 spot. Racer X puts out the checkered flag, and that'll do it for that race. Pee Wee's coming up to the line here in IMS 1, the Winter Series. That'll feature Jake Isaac, number 16, along with Nick Dunn. Isaac on the inside in the red leathers. And the blue bike with the black apparel is Dunn. So Isaac comes out of the gate. He rides right on the pole. He takes the lead on lap or turn number 2, goes into 3 and 4. He's in the lead right on the bead. Isaac, number 16, stretching out his lead. Dunn about 4 or 5 bike lengths back. Isaac, feet up, maxing out his Pee Wee bike. Dunn still maintaining about the same length, and we'll see what Racer X has to do here with the flag. And the white flag is out for number 16, Jake Isaac. Isaac cranking it up, going into turn 3. Turn 4, Dunn trying to make any type of gain he can on Isaac, but that'll do it. That's the end of the race. Okay, coming up to the line, we have on the outside number 30, Tim Gomez, along with Sean the Mad Dog McConnell on the inside in gate number 3. We've got Martin Dugard in 2 and Troy the Little Angry Puppy McConnell in 1. Racer X staging the riders, and out of the gate, right off the bat, it's Martin Dugard, Sean McConnell. Oh, they bump. Dugard and McConnell bump, but Dugard maintains his position, and McConnell trying to stay on the inside, and he does. McConnell on the inside, on the bead, on the pole. Dugard swinging wide, getting some traction, taking over the number 1 spot. Okay, McConnell in 2. Back in 3rd spot, about 3 bikes behind McConnell, is Gomez in 3. Troy the Little Angry Puppy McConnell finding out what it's like to ride big-time Division 1 today. And Dugard stretching out his lead. The checker comes out. It's Dugard. So Dugard will take the win with Mad Dog McConnell in 2. And we'll have the Angry Puppy in 4. And by the way, Speedway fans, we have January 15th coming up, Winter Series 2 here at IMS. And we'll have some of the top riders in the country at IMS, inlandmotorcyclespeedway.com. All right, next heat, featuring Billy the Bullet Hamill, the 1996 World Champion, number 104. And we'll see where he comes up in stages on the line. We're going to have Ficini in this race, along with Talkington and Edward Kennett. So Edward Kennett on the inside, Talkington next to him, Ficini going towards the outside next to him, and number 104, Billy Hamill on the far outside up against the spectator wall side, the main grandstand. All right, the gates are ready to lift, and there it goes, right off the inside. It is in the black and white leathers. Beautiful shot, number 5. Taking the mid-track is Billy Hamill, showing what it's like to be the world champion from 1996. Kennett on the elite status, elite track. Uh-oh, something happened to Kennett. Billy Hamill, he's going around. He's in 1, cranking it up here at IMS. Kennett going out. Hamill, he's looking around, saying, where is everybody? He's had such a big lead. And going down here on the... That was Talkington that went down. Number 48, the Lucas Oil Machine. And 104, Hamill with the win. Kennett, I believe, went out with a...
Nah, he should have stopped him.
Cranking it up through the program here this afternoon at IMS. Not a raindrop to be found. We have our 3rd division heat coming up here on the inside. We'll talk about the riders as we go into this heat. Beach Ball Brown on the outside on the line. It looks like Leogrande was in 2, and he is in 2. We've got 211 Beach Ball Brown on the far outside. Shockley should be there just as well. CJ Sanborn. And we have Gushua bringing up the back of the pack. 211 Beach Ball Brown in 4. Coming around in the first place position on lap number 2. That is going to be Connor Dugard. And that's, thank you, Andy, from the top of turn number 2's tower. Going down is Gushua. And he's missed by Connor Dugard. The red flag is out. We'll see what happened here, what the referees have to say. Of course, Jesse Dubois, the official scorer here, doing a great job today, along with Andy from Trick Video, Andy Schwarm up there on turn 2. He's got my earbud in the ear. Anything I miss, he's just let me know. All right, so we got Connor Dugard having a great day from the UK. So far, all the UK riders have done well today. Dugard with the win. And we'll see where we're at. Beach Ball Brown. Dugard thought the race was over. Winter Series 1 brought to you by some of the fine IMS sponsors here this afternoon. Number 1 choice of the off-road racers and the road racers is motorcycles from Harley Davidson. That's Quaid Harley Davidson in Buell, and that's in Loma Linda, California, one of the fine IMS sponsors. Okay, coming up to the line, 3rd division heat. So far, I'd have to say, Andy, that every heat has been great this afternoon. Speedway racing is always good, but you know, when you have first, second, 3rd division heats, and Pee Wee's doing a good job of it. What do you think?
I think this is just a great day of racing. Day racing is wonderful. We don't have enough day races. I love it, especially because I'm a videographer and you got good light and it's fun to shoot.
Okay, out of the gate is number 313, Joey St. Louis. He's part of that Hessian sponsorship along with Carl Shockley. So St. Louis coming over the ripples in turn 1, going into turn 2, lap number 2. Donaldson in 2 and Brad Moreau in 3. All right, going into the 3rd lap. So we still have St. Louis. We have Donaldson, Moreau. Coming up on the backside is Fife. He's in 4. And the other rider has gone down up against the outside wall. We'll see if he gets back up and fires it up. He doesn't. St. Louis 313 in the lead by about 2 or 3 bike lanes, passing the IMS crash wall signs. Okay, beautiful day here at IMS. Another race coming up, and that is the Youth 200cc heat. That's going to have your favorites out there. Leedy right off the gate on the inside pole, taking the lead, but way out of the lead, right off the bat, like a lightning bolt, is Galvin. Number 45, Braydan Galvin taking the lead. Man, is he stretching it out. He's got some traction on the mid-track. Galvin going along. He's way out in the lead.
You know, this kid is Braydan Galvin's son. Dave's his grandfather, but Brian is his father, and Brian is the referee at Costa Mesa.
Wow. And, well, he's obviously learned some lessons from multi-generation Speedway riders, and he's showing it here. Lap 4, the white flag is out. Braydan Galvin cranking it up here at IMS. All the other riders just falling in line. There's nothing they can do. Yeah, there's about a 3-second lead for Big Daddy Sebastian Palmese. All right, that'll do it for that heat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Youth 250cc. That'll bring up Broc Nicol, number 98, Kurtis Hamill, number 104, and this time we'll have Kelsey Dugard from the UK after hitting the turn 4 wall. Was not able to make the call for the rest of the race, but we have somebody coming up. I guess is that Dugard? Looks like Dugard coming up. He's up against the pit wall. I always say pit wall side, but that would be Dugard in the center, and it is 98 Nicol with the lead. 104 Hamill, 3 to 4 bike lengths behind, coming out after lap number 1. These riders, these junior riders, have really been a testament to the Billy Hamill Speedway School, the Hagon Shocks Joker Machine Speedway Riding Academy that has been part and parcel here at IMS.
It's been amazing to watch these kids' development. When Kurtis was a little kid, he didn't have that natural talent like his dad did. He's a great rider now because of really hard work and having one of the best coaches on the planet.
Okay, number 98, Nicol taking the checkered along with 104 Hamill in 2. Bringing up the back would be Dugard with some bike problem. NHRA rules, Andy. I'll tell you, snooze. If you snooze, you lose. Asleep at the light. And the race is in progress.
Hey, sometimes you miss the start. I was looking at girls or something.
Hey, I'll tell you, I've seen some of those clips of yours. But anyway, here we got the Pee Wee race in progress after lap 1, going into lap 2. Number 16 in the red leathers is Isaac. He's a couple bike lengths behind on the inside track. This time, Dunn has cranked it up on his Pee Wee Racer. It's the blue and black and white bike. The white flag comes out for Dunn. And Isaac is trying futilely at this point, I'll say, to try to make up some track, and he's not going to, as Dunn is going to take the race. The checkered goes out. Racer X puts the checker flag out. Dunn is the winner. Division 1 heat coming up with Sean the Mad Dog McConnell on the inside. Tim Gomez in 2. Edward Kennett, the sensation from the UK in 3. Oh, Ficini almost going over. Lost some speed, lost some time. He's way back in 4th. Kennett on the outside track in the black and yellow leathers. McConnell pulls a wheel stand out of 3. And it's Tim Gomez, the leader right now. But Kennett, oh man, Kennett with a slick move on the outside, Andy.
Hey, can that guy ride or what?
I'll tell you, Kennett showing some UK muscle. Even though they're from the UK and I'm from the US, I like what I see from Edward Kennett, the riding sensation from the United Kingdom, number 5, going into the last lap. He is cranking it up, and he's leaving the whole field right now.
I'll have you know that he has re-signed for Coventry and back in business.
All right. The final order, number 5, Edward Kennett from the UK in the build-based bike, along with Joker Machine and the Billy Hamill Speedway Academy School. Okay, up against the wall on the far side will be Billy Hamill, Troy McConnell on the inside, Dugard, and coming out of the gate is the Lucas Oil United Towing Machine of Talkington. On the far outside is Dugard taking the lead right off the bat with world champion Billy Hamill in 2. Talkington 3 and Troy McConnell in 4. What a race, Andy.
That Dugard guy's amazing. He's came out of retirement like the night before after 10 years off a bike, and he rode his butt off last night at Perris, and look, he's doing it again.
Right on his back tire is Billy Hamill, 104. He's digging for all he's got right on the pole, but Dugard on the mid-track, he's got plenty of traction, some of the best traction, seriously, of the year that I've seen here at IMS, and he takes the win. Like to thank everybody for coming out to IMS this afternoon. A great day of racing, great weather condition, even though it seemed threatening. We'd like to thank Dorsey Wingo on the inside wearing the USC gear down there for pictures for SpeedwayBikes.com, along with Speedway Bikes 2. And we've got right out of the gate on the tapes going up will be Carl Shockley. Beach Ball Brown in 2 coming out behind him. Kayle Leogrande, the interesting rider with a Tour de France history on 2 wheels, another kind of 2 wheels where he powers his own bike. Andy, I don't know if you've talked to him or not. Kayle Leogrande in 3rd right now.
Well, we got Connor Dugard in 2nd. Looks like he's going to win another heat. He should have been in 2nd division, not 3rd.
Okay, controversy never ceases to amaze me here at IMS. Connor Dugard, as we've said before, Dugard, stretching out his lead. I believe that in 2, a far distant 2, is either Beach Ball Brown or Carl Shockley. We'll see as they come around as their backside numbers show. Dugard just cranking it up at IMS, as I've said before, goes into turn 3, turn 4, just like in NASCAR, cruising to a victory. The checker flag comes out, and going into Leogrande in 3, way back in the backside. Let's see, who is that? I would say that was In 4th was Beach Ball Brown, Gushua in 5, and it was Shockley in 2. Okay, Andy, coming up with the next heat, 2nd Division, Joe Donaldson, number 37, Brad Moreau, number 153, Kevin, 5'3", Joey St. Louis, number 313 and 187, Stu Egley from the days gone by, and he is a college professor from Chaffey College.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he came up to me and he says, "Hey, I know you from somewhere." I said, "Yeah, Trojan Speedway in Southgate, California." And he's giving it game. I have to say, Stu Egley giving it game. Going out there running some laps without, I believe it's 30 to 35 years. We'll just say that. I know that for sure. Brad Moreau hitting the ripples in turn 1. Drops back to 3rd from 2nd. And on the inside line is St. Louis, Joey St. Louis. Coming up in the number 1 spot right now is Donaldson. Joe Donaldson is having a great day here at IMS, number 37. So Donaldson coming around. White flag is out for Donaldson. Hitting the ripples, some pretty severe ripples in turn 1, Andy.
Did you know that Joe Donaldson rhymes with Bo Donaldson of the Haywoods?
Hey, you know what? Little rock concert coming out. Oh, that's not this week. That's next week. Okay. No rock concert at IMS. I'm sorry to tell you. White flag is out. Stu Egley's had his bike, I say, puttering a little bit. Oh, Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods had some negative karma on the starting gate, Andy. The tape was broken. One side went up, the inside tape went up, and the outside tape stayed, and we're going to have a restart. So we have on the line Sebastian Big Daddy Palmese, Braydan Galvin having a great day, Chase Sanborn, and Dalton Leedy, along with Dalton Leedy. Okay, right off the gate does work this time. We have on the far side in a mini speed wobble, we have Leedy, and then Galvin on the outside. I'll tell you, these Galvin and Big Daddy Palmese, they look like Division I riders right now, dicing it out, Andy.
Palmese is pretty amazing. He's only been riding about a year and a half or so, I think. And if he stays even close to Galvin, he's doing great, because that little Galvin kid, he's got so much potential. Look at that guy go. He's just amazing.
Shades of the past, shooting a big rooster tail up against a turn 2, 3, 4 walls. Number 45, Galvin, stretching out his lead, going towards the checkered flag, and that is it. Braydan Galvin with the win. Okay, here we go. NBC Heat, featuring the UK's Kelsey Dugard, along with number 98, Broc Nicol, 104, Kurtis Hamill. These guys have really put on a show this afternoon. It's just like a Division I final every time they come up to the line. Right off of the gate, shooting into the 1 spot is Hamill. 104 this time is shooting right out into the lead. On the far side, though, Kelsey Dugard, he's given Hamill all he can take, and he's coming up against the outside wall. Something goes wrong with his bike, and he slows. So we have Hamill going in towards the finish line into turn 1, turn 2, stretching out his lead. So far in the frame, I cannot see the second place rider, but number 104, Kurtis Hamill, he's cranking it up at IMS, like I like to say, cranking it up at IMS.
Broc's back there somewhere.
Okay, Broc Nicol, they've been dicing and fighting it out all afternoon long. So Nicol coming around. No, something happened to Nicol. It is Dugard, Kelsey Dugard. Something did go wrong with Broc Nicol's bike. So we're going to come up to the next heat, which will be a Pee-wee heat featuring those 2 superstars, Dunn and number 16, Isaac. They'll be to the line next. Okay, here we go. On the far side, it'll be Isaac in the red leathers. These 2 Pee-wees have been able to entertain the fans by keeping the racing close this afternoon. We've got Dunn on the outside in the blue, black, and white color combinations. Isaac 16, he goes into turn 3. Dunn with a little bit of a speed wobble. It's amazing, these little bikes, you know, the Pee-wee bikes cranking it up. They're going scale speed, probably 150, 200 miles an hour, you know, when you're wound out. Isaac stretching out his lead, riding primarily on the mid-track.
They have to put governors on those bikes because if they spin the rear tire too much, it actually affects the rotation of the earth.
You get about 40,000 of those all slamming on the brakes at one time. White flag is out. Number 16, Isaac. He's going into turn 3, turn 4. It looks like you can safely say he's going to take the lead and the win. So Isaac takes the win, Dunn in second. This is what I like. This is what I like, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. The semifinals, Winter Series 1 here at IMS. Andy, what do you think of the racing action so far going into the semis?
Really exciting day of racing. The track's really well set up. You'll notice there's no blue groove or anything. There's no big ruts. Nobody's falling down. Well, the Dugard kid did, but anyway. Moving along.
Okay, here we go. Semifinal. We have Tim Gomez in 1, Sean the Mad Dog in 2. On the neck, right next to him is the little angry puppy McConnell, 114 in 3, and I believe that's Dugard in 4. And right out of the gate, we have Dugard making up some. Oh, Dugard goes down, and Sean, the little puppy Troy McConnell, he did what was called a rider's test going into turn 3. A rider's test, Andy. What do you think about that?
I think that was a good laydown. The kid's been well taught.
Okay, so Troy, they had to pull a little trick on him, even though no one knew it was going to happen. Dugard went down. Troy just bumped into Dugard. No harm, no foul, and we have a restart. So Tim Gomez in 1, Sean the Mad Dog in 2, Troy McConnell in 3, Dugard, they restart the whole race. He's in 4. Same thing happens again. Dugard on the outside coming out of turn 2 into turn 3. Sean the Mad Dog right on the pole. He's in 2nd. Tim Gomez cranking it up and doing a great job in 1. So far we have going into the next lap, Tim Gomez cranking it up, doing well. Sean the Mad Dog in 2. Oh, Dugard trying to come inside of McConnell, but he can't quite do it. Okay, here we go. It's going to be an exciting finish here. We got Tim Gomez sliding wide, losing some space. White flag's out. Oh, and red flag is out, and Tim Gomez goes down right in front of the tower for Andy's camera crew at Trick Video.
Well, Dugard hit Tim right in the back, but he really did a quick laydown. He did the best he could to avoid the kid. So Tim's okay.
Okay, it looks like Tim is in some serious pain. Oh, man, he's got to walk it off. His dad was right up against the pit gate there. It happened right in front of the IMS pit gate. Okay, coming up to the line after that 2 and turn 1 of the previous race, we got semifinal number 2. We have Billy Hamill in 1, Ficini in 2, Kennett in 3, and Talkington in 4. Coming right off the gate, Kennett not messing around anymore. He's got this track down pat, and he's using his UK skills to just dominate the field this afternoon. And one of those included in his domination is 104 Billy Hamill, and that's a former world champion, Andy.
Well, you can't get over this guy, Edward Kennett. He shows up, he has never ridden this track before, and he's just a star. I think he would have won last night in Paris if it weren't for whatever happened, but things happen.
White flag is out. Kennett, Edward Kennett, number 5, the build base bike, the Joker Machine, Billy Hamill's School of Academy School for Speedway Juniors, takes the checkered flag, and Billy Hamill is in 2. And Edward Kennett, man, cranking it up from the UK this afternoon, doing a great job. Okay, coming up next, we have the Pee Wee Main, event number 28. On the inside is 16 Isaac. Both of these riders, Dunn and Isaac, have been dicing all afternoon, keeping the competition between the two very, very close. This time, Dunn swings wide on the outside track, and Isaac on the inside track. Isaac doing a good job, keeping his foot down right on the pole position there. And Dunn and Isaac, well, Dunn takes the lead, Andy.
I just love watching these kids. Thank God they only do 2 laps.
Okay, Dunn is in us. I don't know. We're going to have to talk to his dad and see what the heck's going on with his bike. It's like a mini speed wobble is in right now, maybe some loose suspension parts. But Isaac continually just using, puts his hand up, takes the win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've had some great racing here this afternoon at Winter Series 1. Right now we got a shot of the Hicks gang down in the pits. That's Gary and Sandy Hicks, along with KC, their son. They take care of the pit duties down there, along with Ryan Clipboard Evans. He does a great job. I'd like to thank Trick Video up in Turn 2 for the posterity photos and video archives here of IMS 1. And now coming up to the line, we have another race, and that's the Youth 200cc main. We have Sebastian Big Daddy Palmese, along with Braydan Galvin, Dalton Leedy, and Chase Sanborn.
Who do you think is going to win this one?
I'll put my money on, let's see, Big Daddy.
How about number 45?
All right. Galvin. You hit it, Andy. Galvin's in the lead. No disrespect. I was just joking there. All right. Should have put my money on Galvin, but I'm not a betting man anyway. But Galvin talked to his grandpa earlier this afternoon, and he's been doing a great job here this afternoon at IMS, stretching out his lead in the number 1 position. Braydan Galvin with some genes that go back to history with some family second, third generation Speedway riders. White flag is out for Braydan Galvin. He's the only one in the frame this afternoon right now. He's been stretching out his lead over, doing a great job too, is Sebastian Palmese and Dalton Leedy and Chase Sanborn, the 200cc rider.
A wide angle lens for these races.
Yeah, the 200cc main event goes to Braydan Galvin, number 45. He's going to take the traditional flag and take a couple laps around the track this afternoon. I'd like to thank some of our IMS sponsors. One of them is Stewart's Industrial Radiator Service, stewartsradiator.com. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 250cc main event, number 30, Kelsey Dugard, number 98, Broc Nicol, and 104, Kurtis Hamill. Kurtis Hamill riding the helmet cam from Trick Video. There's a good shot of Nicol right out in the lead. Dugard on the far side right next to him. So we got Nicol. We have 104 Hamill. Dugard in 3, and he passes Hamill into 2. And he starts slowing. Something goes wrong with the bike. And helmet cam and number 98, Broc Nicol. They're both cranking it up here at IMS, sliding sideways, looking like Division I riders. These juniors are doing one heck of a job this afternoon, Andy.
I'm always impressed. Billy's kid's awesome. Broc's an awesome rider. Always entertaining.
Okay, so the final in that order goes Broc Nicol in 2, and Dugard having some problems with his bike in 3. Okay, we have enough time here. Ahern Rentals, San Bernardino, California, another IMS sponsor. You can also go to IMS.com. You have it, IMS fans. Broc Nicol taking the traditional lap around the track with his checkered flag. That's Broc Nicol, number 98. Okay, leading into the next event. It'll be the last chance qualifier for the main event. Last chance, event number 31 coming up. We have Neil, number 86, Ficini. And from what I understand, we'll have to give his mom some props today. It's her birthday. Her name is Dawn Ficini. So Neil Ficini's mom able to watch her son here today. Happy birthday from the IMS staff and Neil Ficini, your son. In the gate next to Ficini will be number 114. That looks like, I'll tell you what, the Mad Dog and his son are starting. That'll be Troy McConnell, number 114, the Angry Puppy McConnell. And then we have Tyson Talkington inside of him. And then we have on the inside, it will be Tim Gomez. And right off the start, Tim Gomez on the gate, gets the gate. Coming on the far outside is Neil Ficini. Ficini makes a big move, and he runs out of he runs it up the back straightaway, cuts inside of Tim Gomez, Talkington in 3. So it's Ficini, Gomez, Talkington, and bringing up the backside will be number 114. Doing a great job today, finding out, like I said before, what riding against top-tier Division I riders is Troy McConnell. So 86 Ficini goes across, takes the white flag lap, and it'll be Gomez. I don't think anybody's going to catch Ficini this afternoon. So we got Ficini, Gomez coming around for the checkered flag is Neil Ficini with Gomez, and then Talkington, and then Troy McConnell. What do you think about that last chance qualifier with Ficini going around to the next round? Last chance is in the books, and now we're going on to the 3rd Division main event. Okay, we have some of your top riders in the 3rd Division coming up. Beach Ball Brown, he takes the lead right off the get-go. Kayle Leogrande going, oh! And Gushua had nowhere to go. We've had a couple of situations here today, Andy, where 2 riders, one of them being Dugard first. The Troy McConnell was able to miss him, and then Gomez went down. Dugard had nowhere to go, and now Leogrande goes down with Gushua with nowhere to go. But we'll have a restart, and it's Carl Shockley with the lead this time, and we have Shockley 235 on the inside, Beach Ball Brown on the outside. 1, 2, and 3. We have 3rd Division riders almost 3 abreast. Right now we have Connor Dugard. He's on the inside track, and he's trying to take the lead from Shockley. He does. So we have Connor Dugard taking the lead from Shockley, taking the lead from Beach Ball Brown, and he's stretching out his lead. From where I was sitting up in the grandstands on the far side, I'll tell you my opinion in just a minute when this race is over, but Connor Dugard dominating the 3rd Division main event.
Well, I hope that it was the kid's birthday, because he got a gift being able to ride in the 3rd Division.
I'll tell you what a Christmas present. On top of that, white flag is out for Connor Dugard, cranking it up here at IMS, and he let's see, what are they thinking right now? There again, we have Connor Dugard stretching it out, and he takes the checkered flag.
I got a new nickname for him. Let's call him Half Track Dugard.
Okay, half track. He leads by half a track. I'll tell you if that's what Andy's referring to. But I'll tell you what, in this particular race, we still have some time here. He went right. This is the part I was going to say earlier. Right between Shockley and Beach Ball Brown. Connor Dugard, he didn't even have any clue as to what those 2 riders were all about. Not that they're bad riders, but Division III going right up the middle was unreal, Andy.
He didn't know he was supposed to get the flag for a victory lap either. I guess they don't do that in England.
Yeah, well, what we were saying is, come on, Connor, come on, get your checkered. It's a tradition here at IMS, and I'm sure other tracks. Connor Dugard, the Division III main event winner from the United Kingdom and the son of Martin Dugard. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 2nd Division main event at the IMS Winter Series 1. We have Stu Egley up on the line in the yellow and red leathers. He's having a problem coming off the line right at the start there, but he is going to bring up the back spot on the start. Going into the lead is Joe Donaldson. On the far outside in turn 3 is Joey St. Louis, and they're going to be dicing it up. Joey Donaldson and Joey St. Louis. Donaldson number 37 and 313, Joey St. Louis, both of them just within a couple bike lengths of each other. 2nd Division, not real close. We have Brad Moreau, 153 in the 3rd spot. Donaldson just stretching out his lead, taking the white flag. The white flag lap is out for Joe Donaldson, number 37, and Joey St. Louis, 313. Just about 2-3 bike lengths behind, but the 2nd Division main event is Donaldson's. He's got it all tonight, this afternoon. The sun's starting to set behind us. And I said earlier, you know, the sun sets in the west, doesn't it? Of course it does. Last time I checked, it sets in the west. Okay, so we got Donaldson, St. Louis, and Brad Moreau, 1, 2, 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 33 events, can you believe it, Andy? We're at the last event of the afternoon, event number 34, and that's the main event for the 1st Division. What do you think?
I think it's been a really exciting day, and this main's going to be a good one.
Okay, we have some good riders coming up to the line. Main event is going to have in it first division. Well, one person we're going to have is Neil Ficini. He comes from the Last Chance. First division main event, it'll be Edward Kennett up to the line, Billy Hamill, Sean the Mad Dog McConnell, Neil Ficini, and Martin Dugard. Okay, we'll see what happens. It looks like number 5, Edward Kennett, the build-based bike, Hagon Shocks, and the Billy Hamill Speedway Academy for Juniors is on the far outside up against the grandstand wall, the pit side. Ficini on the inside of him, Mad Dog, Sean the Mad Dog McConnell inside of him, and we're going to have Dugard, and then inside of him will be Billy Hamill. So here we go, just a second away. The gates are up, and it's Billy Hamill taking the lead right into turn 1. On the outside, though, not to be denied, the international riding star, number 5, Edward Kennett. He's using that mid-track traction. Look at that, Andy. He is cranking it up. What do you think?
I think that Edward Kennett's awesome, and he's going to run away with this heat.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know what division you put him in, but he's not first division. He's the international riding star from the UK, using some UK muscle. Billy Hamill in 2, Sean the Mad Dog way back a quarter turn in 3. So it's Kennett and Hamill. And there's, I'll tell you what, he's just like a madman on that machine. He's riding right on the mid-track. You can almost chart out his bike wheels.
He's super comfortable. It's like he's been riding this track all of his life. It's impressive.
Okay, so Ficini went into the 4th spot, and who was going to be, okay, so here we go. We got the finishing order. International riding star for the United Kingdom, Edward Kennett, number 5. Billy Hamill, the 96 world champion, he takes the 2nd spot. Sean the Mad Dog McConnell, the promoter from IMS, along with Jason Bonsignor and Robin, his beautiful wife, Sean's beautiful wife, Robin McConnell, and Neil Ficini, and Martin Dugard. Well, Andy, Winter Series 1 is in the books. Don't forget Winter Series 2 coming up this Sunday, and that'll be 12 noon, January 15th in the heart of the Inland Empire at IMS. That's the National Orange Show Fairgrounds in San Bernardino. I'd like to thank Andy Schwarm, Trick Video, for all his great work helping out IMS with the videos. Thanks to Scott's Headers and Mufflers for the support since 2009. We'd also would like to thank all the friends, family, riders, and mechanics for supporting IMS during the Winter Series. We'd like to thank the pit crews down in the pits. And also, we got Ryan Evans, the pit steward, the Hicks gang down there. Benny Mears for the great track today. So Scott Reed for Andy Schwarm, over and out.